What's up guys, it's Ryu here, and today we are going to be talking about whether you should summon on the Blue Boys banner that is coming up, and you should also, this is also going to be telling you which banners that are coming in the future that might want to take your stones instead of these that are coming in December for global that are known that are supposed to be coming. So this is going to help you and to allocate your stones wherever you want, because I know there's a lot of people that don't have a lot of stones to spend right now, and even for the people that are buying stones, they still want to know where they can get the most value for how much stones they're spending. Of course, this is all your own decision. Whatever I say here doesn't have to fully convince you to summon on this or not. If you really are hyped for this unit, if you really want this unit, if you think this unit is going to make you happy playing the game, then go ahead and feel free to play the game with these units. Go ahead and summon, it does not matter. But I am giving advice to the general audience for people to know if they should summon or not, and that's going to be what this video is about. But before we get into that, make sure to sub to the channel, make sure to like and comment on the video. Let me know if you are summoning for the Blue Boys or which banner you're thinking on summoning on in December, because I would really like to know. That way I can get some videos ready for y'all in order to see to prioritize what I need to be putting out for y'all. But also, last thing, when you do sub, make sure to hit the bell notification, because yesterday it seemed like a lot of people were telling me that the notifications weren't going off for them while I was streaming. They came into my chat and said, hey, I never got a notification for this, and I was like, that's weird. So YouTube be messing up sometimes, so make sure to hit the bell notification when you can. But let's get right to the video. So the Blue Boys banner, one of the most infamous banners that are out here. What is so special? What banner, should you be wasting stones on this banner? Well, the banner itself, it looks good at first. As you can see from this image right here, it looks like a really good banner. But once you actually look at the feature list, you see something that's not so great. You see the Blue Boys, which, they're pretty good. Then you see the Krillin, which he's new. And then you see the Beerus, which is good. And then you see the Tech Gobros, really good. And then you see the filler list, and it does not look good at all. You can also see that there's 10 featured units on this banner, and that really brings down your chances of pulling one of the units that you really want. Now, I want to tell you which units that are actually good on this banner and which ones are going to be a kind of a shaft if you kind of have them already, because for these fillers, I can already say right here, the Frieza, the Goku, the Jiren, the Transforming Goku, the Transforming Vegeta, and the Evolution Vegeta, these 6 units you either already have, you have duped, or you have rainbowed. They've been on so many different banners throughout the year that this is going to definitely be a shaft to be picking these up instead of the brand new units, or these 4 units right here. So by that reason right there, it's going to be super hard to pull something that you really want. Now, of course, the Gold Bros are Dokkan Fest LR. I especially need copies of them, so I will not be mad or upset if I were to get some copies of the Gold Bros, which would be really nice. But I don't know the situations of y'all. Of course, more dupes for this unit would be really nice, so of course that's a keeper there in that banner. The Beerus is the same thing. He's one of the better Realm of Gods leads. He's really good. Like I said, he's returning for his first time back, if I'm not wrong. No, actually, I think he came back before. But these two, amazing. Like, they're fine to be on the banner. They're actually worth their value for the banner. Now, the Krillin, I don't know how to say. I don't think he looks cool, and he is cool, but I think his passive isn't going to be as good as you would want it to. Especially with the conditions that you have to run through, which I will be talking about in a moment. And then the not the Gold Boys, the Blue Boys, they are pretty good. They're not the craziest thing Dokkan has ever seen, but they're really nice in terms of animations. They are the Desperate Struggle leader and the Joint Forces leader. Key +3 HP attack, defense, and 150%. They greatly raise attack and defense on both their attacks, super attacks, the 12 key and the 18 key. But on the 18 key, you lower attack and defense to the enemy. It's really nice. And then attack and defense 70%, plus an additional attack and defense 7% with each key sphere obtained. So it's pretty much a nuker passive, and chance of performing a critical hit 7%. And then key +2, and launches an additional attack up to 3 of them with each rainbow key sphere. So you really want to get those rainbow key spheres with them, because they'll make them go crazy. Now, I don't think these additional attacks can go as a super, because it's not showing has a low chance, medium chance, high chance of being an additional super. So most likely there's going to be like the Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta styled attacks that are going to come out. And their active skill is 24 key, so this is guaranteed 24 key. Attack 70%, but you lose 50 defense, which is really bad. You would only really want to do this if you know you could get the kill with this, or you know they're going to be safe from harm when you pop this active skill, because they lose a lot of defense. You lose half of it with this active skill alone. Of course, you get a big attack boost and you get a guaranteed 24 key. That's really nice, but of course you're gonna get one-shotted by something if you get supered by anything with this, the defense minus 50%. But this can only be activated with 50% HP or less, which isn't that bad because the teams they run are kind of not as tanky as you would like. The Desperate Struggle category is pretty limited. I think this is one of the more controversial categories in the game, where a lot of people were, you know, kind of saying that, you know, they should have done more with this category. Of course, you got, you know, LR Gohan, which is really nice. You got Goku Frieza, is cool. It's gonna be on the same unit as them with the Universe Survival Saga represented as Universe 7. He's not defensive. These three are cool to have, but like none of them are super defensive as well. You got Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta, and you got like some miscellaneous units. You got Future Gohan. This team isn't that crazy in my honest opinion. There's not a lot to be here to see to put together. The Desperate Struggle category is really limited, really small. There's not that many units on this category, so you really wouldn't want to pull it for this team at all, really. You would rather want to be able to run them on Joined Forces, which this is the better team they would be on. Of course, it's also very limited, but you can see most of the LRs in this game fall under this category. This is going to be pretty fun to run with all these different units, but this isn't a really free-to-play friendly leader, and neither is this category over here any good as well. So you're going to be wanting to run him on his categories that they are on, which gladfully they are on a bunch of them. You got Universe Survival Saga, which is going to be one of their primary teams. Realm of Gods, you got Pure Saiyans, Full Power, Representatives Universe 7, which also another primary team, same with Realm of Gods. Joined Forces, Kamama, and Desperate Struggle. I think the two teams that will do the best on is definitely Universal Survival Saga and Representatives Universe 7. But other than that, you wouldn't want to be pointing them for their leader skill, and you really want to be careful with how you use their passives and their actives, because they do have a decent kit. The only problem with it is that it's really high risk, high reward type of thing. They can hit hard, but they can't defend very well. And you also want to make sure you know, be able to proc their Rainbow Key Sphere passive skill. Now the Krillin as well. This Krillin has the Universe 7 Representatives category. He's Key +3 and HP Side and Defense 120%. The nice thing about him is he has a high chance of stunning the enemy, which is really nice. He gets attack and defense 180% and a medium chance of evading enemies' attack, including super attack, which is really nice. Key +2 plus an additional attack and defense 120% when your team has Android 18. Now this is the one thing I did not like from his passive, but he also has attack effective against all types when the target enemy is stunned, which is nice because he has a high chance of stunning. Now, like I said, I do not like this right here, the Key +2 and the attack and defense 120%, because you need Android 18. Now, there's, you know, very limited Android 18s that you can actually use. You got the Easy Aid one, you got the Waifu 18, you got the Universal Survival Saga 18, the Battlefield 18, and the Strength 18. Now, you wouldn't want to run a lot of these units anyway. She's an Android lead, and the only one I think you would run would be this Android 18, because she's actually in the Universal Survival Saga category. She has, you know, Key Sphere Changer, and she's kind of a nuker as well. But with the team itself, like Representatives Universe 7 or Universal Survival Saga, there are way, and I mean way better units you would want to use, like, you know, MVP 17, Kalkin Goku, UI Goku, the LR UI Goku, the Goku Frieza. Like, there's a lot of different units you would rather want to use, especially on Universal Survival Saga, where they have an expansive list of units for you to be able to use that are really good. So that's the only thing I don't like about Krillin. So of course he's cool to have. He'll be clutch in some events that allow you to stun, because he'll be getting some of his passive off and all that type of stuff. But really, the Krillin isn't something you would, you know, go crazy for, be putting on every team, like as much as you would be able to do the Blue Boys. They are really good. They're okay in terms of a kit. There's a lot of better units in the game than them being able to defend and hit as hard as they do. The Krillin, like I said, the passive, although it's nice that he has some synergy with the super attack, the full passive he gets with Android 18 isn't that well. I think it's a waste of passive skill. In all honesty, you have to build it around him to get his full, you know, to get it all set up in order for him to do as much as he can. So with them being okay and decent, the the Blue Boys doing more, being better in that way, and Krillin being okay in terms of passive, the Beerus being the better, pick out of this with the Blue Boys, and same with the Go Bros. I don't think this banner is worth your stones as much as a lot of people would want it to be. Like I said, if you really want them, go ahead. All the encouragement and all the luck to you, because of course I want to pull them as well, even though the banner is horrendous. But yeah, if you're free to play and you want to know where to allocate your stones, this banner would not be it, because there's so many old units on this banner, filler units, these 3 units right here, these 3 units right here, and then the Krillin's meh, the Beerus is good, they're good, but it's only 3 out of everyone else. Out of the other 7 is only 3 that are that good. So I really want y'all to not waste your stones on this. Use your red coins on this banner to get the blue gens if you don't have them already, because this is also a filler fest that you don't want to do, which I will have a separate video on as well. And then of course LR Jiren of another free to play nightmare, because it's a legendary summon banner. Although some of the feature units are pretty cool, I don't think anyone should be summoning on this either, because guess what, at the end of the year there will be step up banners that you will be able to summon on that will give you guaranteed LRs up to the 5th anniversary. So LR Broly and Rose and backwards. So there's a lot of stuff. I know a lot of people see the shiny Jiren, and a lot of people see the shiny Goku and Vegeta, but you're gonna have to skip it for now. They might be coming back on Saiyan Day next year, which is in March. So if you want them, there may be another chance then. But other than that, that's pretty much it for this video. Hopefully I helped you in some way figure out if you want to summon on this banner, because there's a lot of stuff that is wrong with this banner, a lot of filler. Unless they change it, it would be nice if they did change it. That would provide more incentive to summoning, and if they do, I will let y'all know in another video. So other than that, thank you guys so much for watching all the way to the end. See y'all in the next one, and peace.